Hello everyone and welcome back for some more Battle for Middle-earth. Last time we took care of some problems on Osgiliath, and then I had to spend the next half the day of transferring footage to an external hard drive. So instead of just doing this shit the same day, I decided to take a break. Had a sweet stream actually.
The lair of Shelob. His loyal friend Samwise Gamgee must find him if they are to continue their journey and free Middle-earth from the dominion of Sauron.
Dominion of Sauron. Every time I hear that word, I'm reminded of Freedom Force, because I think the main villain's name is Lord Dominion. You know, here's a funny thing about this game and Gollum. If you're playing in multiplayer, you can encounter like 6 golems or even more actually, because I don't know. There's just a fuckload of golems for some reason. Now, don't worry, this is not a stealth mission. Oh, thank goodness, am I right? Fucking hell. Stealth mechanics should really be kept outside of strategy games, because they just never work that well. I don't know why developers keep bringing that shit back, but it's really not that good. I wish I would stop doing that. But anyway, here we have to... what do we have to do? Oh yeah, we have to find Frodo, but Sam mustn't die. And of course we have to help the soldier find the rest of his party, supposedly. Excuse me. I yawned. This mission is not particularly difficult, because as you can see, Sam got boosted up to level 6 since the last time. We got 3 levels increase from the last time we saw him, which was back in Northern Ithilien, so it wasn't even that long ago. Anyway, for the most part in this mission, we are just going around this cavern looking for Gondor soldiers to rescue. The only way you can rescue them is by cutting down the webs, so make sure to use someone that has a sword. Archers cannot interact with the webbed soldiers at all, because they don't have any melee weapons. Sam is good enough for that, usually. What you can also do is pick up some cash along the way, because you will have the opportunity to build a camp in this area. Not a particularly big one, just 3 build slots, but still, it'll be necessary for what you are trying to achieve. This is a dark, spooky cave full of spiders, but there are a few other creatures that you'll have to watch out for, namely a singular troll and a few archers. After that, it's only mini spiders for Shelob's size at the very least, and Shelob herself. And in case you're wondering, no, she is not a ridiculously over-sexualized woman. Well, maybe not that bad, but come on. What the hell were the developers of Shadow of War were thinking? Here we have a spider monster, a giant fucking spider that eats people. Let's make it into a woman with big tits and call her a witch. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Whose idea was that? Who asked for this? I sure didn't. I don't think anyone did. Who the fuck asked for Shelob to have tits? Fucking fetishists, ruining my video games. Seriously, come on, guys. If you wanted to have a Shelob porn game, you should have just made a Shelob porn game instead of making this open world nonsense with a porn minigame inside of it. I mean, it probably doesn't even have that much. It probably just has a cutscene with Sheila flashing her tits or something. But what the fuck is the point? I just don't understand. It's okay if some of your guys get destroyed by that troll, by the way, because there's plenty more where that came from. Plus, these guys are not that important. They can die. You just need to find the rest of the party, that's all. In fact, I'll probably be sacrificing them to just have more command points to make use of. So, whatever.
I won't let you down. Must be careful. I won't let you down. Get me out! Follow me!
Get me out of this damn contraption. The little spiders here are a precursor to the spiderlings from Battle for Middle-earth 2, which I think were recruitable from the goblins.
I won't let you down.
I never found much use of them, to be honest. I mean, they're alright, but they're not that effective. I liked goblin riders better, because they rode on giant spiders and had poison spears. That was pretty fucking awesome. I think, in fact, the goblin race in Battle for Middle-earth 2 were mostly focused on having poison-based attacks. Like, they had poison to work with as their upgrade for the weapons.
Right with you, sir.
Or at the very least, they had a special ability where they can poison their weapons temporarily. I don't remember exactly how it worked.
Must be careful.
Well, whatever. Around this point in this level, you're almost done with the cave. The cave isn't very big. Just gotta make sure not to get instantly killed by all the creatures around here. It's not very difficult, even on hard mode. The little spiders are never really a danger, unless they don't respawn, so whatever. The main reason you're collecting additional soldiers here is to have someone to be a meat shield for you when fighting Shelob. Because normally she focuses straight on Sam. And, well, Sam has some abilities of his own that he can use. For one, he has the Elven Cloaks, which can be useful if you want Sam to heal up without getting killed off by Shelob. After all, he mustn't die. But he also borrowed Frodo's Fial of Galadriel, as in the movie actually, and in the books. This can be used to scare Shelob away from you, in case you're in danger. My recommendation, however, is to just be a little careful around here, not to get too hurt in the process of getting to Shelob, and just save your heal power, because you can just heal Sam back to full health when he's about to get killed by Shelob. That way you can get twice the amount of time spent beating her ass up, and potentially even kill her off in a single go, without having to use the File of Galadriel at all.
Right with you, sir. Hurry up!
Speaking of Shelob, we're actually where we need to be. This is where she spawns. And where is she? There she is. Fit me. I recommend preparing your heal just in time, because as you can see, Shelob hurts like crazy. Come on, here you go. That scares Shelob away for a bit. You can use this opportunity to hide Sam from her vision and have everybody else kill off a spider.
Fine, Frodo. Come on now. Can't be taken out of you. Ready yourselves.
I gotta say though, it's kinda weird that we get to kill Shelob around here. Put on the damn cloaks, you motherfucker. Who told you to take it off?
Keep going.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that you get to kill Sheila, whereas in the movie she was just wounded and she retreated to some cavern of hers where she was safe. And in War of the Ring, you can't even attack her from what I understand and remember. I think you can only like unleash her onto the enemies as a stage hazard, but you can't interact with her any more than that. Kind of a shame, but whatever. Let's see. Oh, we already found the rest of this party. Okay, there are a few bonus objectives you can do, of course, like getting the rest of the guys out of the webs, and of course getting the rest of the money. I recommend getting the money, but the soldiers, you can skip out on them if you feel like it. They're not important. At least not that important. Having some amount of these guys survive the trek is useful because you'll need to capture that camp I mentioned after all. And doing it alone with Sam is a little difficult. It's probably better if you can do it with some additional support. I do have to ask though, what does Sheila do with all this money? What, is she like a dragon? Does she collect gold just for the hell of it? It's kinda silly, isn't it? Smirk. Smirk. I like how they just smack the fucking webbed units with a backhand. It takes a bit of time to get the bonus objectives to be ticked off when you complete them. So be a little patient with that. I don't know why it delays that, but it just does.
Come on, Sammy. Don't let Mr. Frodo down.
Alright, we got all the soldiers we can get, and we got all the money we can get. We got pretty good money, I gotta say. And here is the camp. It's not built up from the start, but it does have a bit of resistance around here, which I think Sam wouldn't be able to handle on his own. He has very little HP. Anyway, destroy everything in sight, and here you go. Now you are able to build up a camp. Since archers are still the single best unit in the game, my recommendation is to simply make archers. Kinda feels like buildings are being built up around this mission a little faster. It could be just me. Maybe I'm just seeing things. But why would you want to build blacksmiths? They are only good for upgrades, right? Nope. They also make money. So technically, you can build up a proper full force to take care of this entire camp here, this entire base. Now the question is though, do you actually want to build an entire force? And the answer is not really, because none of the forces that are used in this mission will carry over to the other mission. Or any other mission, actually. It did not carry over anywhere. In fact, this force will be pretty much deleted once you're done here, so just make as many units as you need to get through this place successfully and call it a day. I might not even need Aphelion Rangers or Fire Arrows this time around, but you know, I tend to make them anyway when I play by myself and not for recording purposes, just to make sure that I have a much easier time clearing this place out. Because I like doing that a lot. That's just 2 battalions, right? Yes, good. Okay. I think you need about 4 battalions of regular Gondor archers to get Ithilien Rangers unlocked. It's actually a good idea to run in here as fast as you can, because this slaughterhouse starts out, I think, on level 2. And it can take pretty little time for it to fully upgrade into level 3, which you will then be able to fight back. And you don't want that, because that way you can actually have a bit of a harder time getting through here. Not particularly hard though. I mean, come on. We already destroyed one of their orc pits. That's kinda silly. I probably won't even need Ithilien Rangers now that I think about it. But, you know, better safe than sorry. Well, what we could use though is fire arrows, because we're doing jack and shit in terms of damages. Did you get all the archers up there? Almost. There's 2 trolls just fighting each other for some reason. Oh, there's another one that's right here. Guess we've launched another one. Nah, whatever. I think we got access to flaming arrows now. Sweet. These singular archers that we picked up earlier are not very good because you can't upgrade them to have fire arrows. They don't take upgrades at all. That's kind of annoying. But you know, what can you do, right? Alright, we got some fire arrows. I think we'll be good. Let's just complete this mission as quickly as we can, because we got better things to do. Let's try out that Daybreak. It doesn't do much for trolls, but it does do plenty for orcs. It stuns them for a few seconds. But only the only the orcs that are already on the field. The newly hatched ones are not affected by this. Not that it matters, these guys are toast. Set their poo pit on fire. You go pick a fight with that orc pit, why don't you? So what are we doing here in Cirith Ungol? We're just clearing out this place so that you can look for Frodo in peace. That truly isn't necessary, all things considered, because in the movie, what happened on Cirith Ungol was that everyone in here, Orcs and Uruks, just got in a massive brawl and killed each other, with a few remnants that survived being picked off by Sam and Frodo. I suppose that wouldn't translate very well in a strategy game, so I had to come up with something a bit more original. It's okay. Victorious. That's a lot of Gondor soldiers in Cirith Ungol. Yeah, Torchwood plays. Why are we setting everything on fire as we go along? I thought we were the good guys, not the bad guys. You can't even see Minas Morgul around here. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? Oy they! It's Minas Tirith time!